Coaches Mike Kuchar, www.xando Labs. Special thanks goes out to Coach Mark Cisco for allowing us to use some of his game footage of his Leo Blitz concept, with Coach Cisco graciously wrote about in his clinic report for this week. Some interesting stuff here from Coach Cisco. He did a great job detailing why he feels that the odd pressure package is a benefit when facing 2x2 spread offenses. All right, we have a series of blitzes to coach you up through and to talk you through here. The first one being a Leo Blitz concept, okay, which is detailed in Coach Cisco's clinic report. The Leo Blitz concept is very simple. Okay, it's documented Leo for a reason. What's going to happen here is you're going to get defensive line pressure. Okay, 3 defensive linemen going left to the call here. Okay, you're going to get automatic pressure to the left side of the call here. Okay, and what's going to happen is this is the edge defender. Okay, he is going to work. The outside linebacker is going to work, become the force player out here. This outside linebacker is going to come off the edge. He is the pressure blitzer off the edge. Is a 5-man pressure. The inside linebackers right here are just tied into their normal fit. They're not doing anything but doing their normal reads here. And Coach did talk about a cone system in terms of his coverage, which is detailed in the clinic report. Okay, with the front side, this linebacker is going to push to leverage number 2. Okay, with the outside line, with the safety back deep. Okay, in the corner over here. Okay, and back here is basically to be a 2-on-2 man concept. Okay, with these 2 receivers. Have a little fun with this telestrator, coaches. I'll try to tone it down a little bit. So we'll walk you through some of these blitzes here. Okay, so you're going to see it this out. That we have 2 guys in 1 gap here, which is going to happen here. The outside linebacker to the call side, okay, is going to be up top here. He's outside of his gap. He's outside of his gap. Okay, but pressure like this, automatic run read, it's going to be tough for this ball carrier to see anything but a lot of black jerseys. Good tackle by Byron Center, Michigan here. Okay, again, 2x2 formation. We have a stacked formation up to the top of the screen here. Okay, on the bottom of the screen here, we have another tight formation down here. Okay, what's going to happen in this particular example is that coach is going to decide to drop out his nose guard. Okay, so now it's just a different technique that coach will use to drop out his nose guard. Okay, the pressure is still going to be going to the left of your screen here. Leo means left, of course. Everybody's pushing that way to the left. We're just going to show you some of this coverage concept, which is something that's pretty interesting that coach does with his cone concept here in a second. Okay, so what's going to happen, you have 2 stack receivers to this side. This corner is going to work to get depth. Okay, this inside linebacker is going to push to leverage. He's going to handle any crosser by number 2. Okay, the safety back deep is going to stay on top. Okay, again, just a cone system. If you draw a simple cone here, this is what coach talks about. Okay, making sure everything is funneled in through that safety and keeping sure all crosses are leveraged off. Okay, so it's a good job by the defense here, able to see those crosses, leveraging people off, okay, and cutting off all those mesh routes. Good job getting depth. Quarterback has to scramble a little bit. Again, we're talking Leo Blitz here. Automatic 5-man protection. Okay, what's going to happen here is this outside linebacker here does lose contain on the quarterback. He is going to be outside rusher in this situation. But again, another good job by these inside linebackers, really working to leverage too. Okay, making sure we all know 2x2 offenses, spread offenses. A lot of what they do is the crossing game. Okay, they're able to see it, they're able to match it, and they're able to take that away. As you can see, it's very effective in the run game. Look at those safeties. 2x2 formation. Coach Cisco talks about making sure those safeties are tight. Again, to the front side, it's a cone coverage concept, okay, which is a funnel coverage concept. To the back side, they're playing some combination of off man. Show you a few more here. You know, sometimes you're going to call it right. Sometimes you're going to be in a position where the defense is perfect. Right now you see coach does a little stunt or movement to it. Okay, but the key is right here. Okay, this outside linebacker, he is going to work right now for contained responsibility. He is the edge rusher out here. Okay, any type of option to this way, he stopped it. Okay, he's got it. Coach talks about those two inside linebackers being on the quarterback and the back. Right now it's a two-back set. It's a two-back formation, 2-by-1 set. Okay, right now he's just pushing to get to the perimeter right now to stop this thing. Linebackers are taking their normal reads and normal keys. Nothing really changes for them. Just a great job. You know, we talk about stunt technique. You know, coach details his stunt technique, but watch this player right here. I mean, this is just a great job getting off the ball. Everyone's stunting to the next gap away. He talks about that flat step coming upfield. Okay, making something happen in the run game, getting penetration, reading the adjacent hip of the next offensive lineman next to him. Just a tremendous job by that player. Working downhill, working flat, getting involved for a TFL. Nothing like pressure defense out of the 3-4 in these type of packages. Okay, we'll check the coverage here. Again, we're going to Leo blitz. Okay, so the stunt's coming this way. Everybody's working this direction. Okay, this outside linebacker is going to leverage. Okay, number 2. Okay, he's leveraging number 2 right now. Corner over the top over here. Safety. Okay, deep. All right, over here, outside linebacker is the force player. We have a man concept on 1 and 2 backside. Okay, see this safety cheat a little bit, decides to cheat to play it. But pretty good job making sure this outside linebacker is leveraged. Safety's helping over the top. You know, one of the things Coach talked about in his article is a pressure stance and how he teaches pressure and how he wants to make sure. I thought it was a great point that Coach Cisco made to talk about how he wants pressure being taught and how you have to teach your players how to come with pressure. And he talks about a pressure stance and how important it is to move back and forth. I mean, especially at our level, a lot of high school players sometimes struggle with that. When to bring pressure, they give it away too early, and they're leaning. This is a great job by Coach. You know, talking to his players about how important it is to make sure they understand how to bring pressure. Pull read by the quarterback, outside linebackers there to defend it. You have a bail technique by the corner here, which certainly you may want to do. Good job there making the play. Again, Coach, thanks to Coach Cisco at Byron Center, Michigan, for showing us clips of his Leo blitz concept. Again, you can get the entire full-length report along with video on Coach's crash and bomb blitz concept out of his 3-4 at www.xandolabs.com by clicking on our Insiders membership. Coaches, thanks for logging in.